Welcome back to Gregory Boxing. Today we're doing our boxing bag workout. And what do I mean by that? All right, so if you found us basically based on you searched for that, that means that you're a beginner. Okay, so in boxing, this is actually called a heavy bag. All right, so today we're gonna briefly run through like how to work it. All right, so Thor, this is, by the way, this is Thor. She only goes by one name, 2020 national champion. All right, so could you start working your jab for me? All right, so the jab is your first punch. We're gonna throw it just like this. Keys here is this. Okay, you can do this for an entire round. What's a round? 2 minutes on with a 30-second break. So, yep, exactly. She's working that jab nice and straight. And you want to get in touch with that middle knuckle or in tune with it. You want to drive that middle knuckle to the center of the bag, right? As if you're not trying to make contact and then peel away. You want to go into the bag, right? You want to finalize that punch. Very good. All right, so we could spend a whole round working the jab. Could you work the two for me, also known as the right hand or the cross? Very good, very good, very good. Nice, nice. We can even put those together. What about the 1-2? Very good, very good. Can you start working the 3 for me, please? All right, so she's working the 3, which is your lead hook. All right, your left hook if you're orthodox, your right hook if you're southpaw. Southpaw just means you're left-handed. Very good, very good. Very good. Can you start working the 4 for me, please? Nice, nice. Rip that right up in. All right, so when we start throwing uppercuts, a little bit more advanced, where we're going to drive upwards and into the bag. Again, that middle knuckle, dead center of the bag, and you shoot that right off of your hip, and you try to use your leg. Very good. The 5, please. Working the 5 on the other side. Nice. She leans over. Boom. Sticks that right in the middle of the bag. Middle knuckle. Very good. And last but not least, can you work the 6 for me, please? Very good. Very good. Very good. So if you're just starting out, you're learning how to hit the bag, right? You have 2 hands, 6 different punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you can put those together in any combination that flows good for you. Different people, right, throw different combinations. What's good for one person isn't good for another. It's going to depend on your power, your speed, right, and your athleticism. All right, so real quick, we're going to go through a pumping drill, right? This drill is definitely meant to get your heart rate up. All right, what I like is 10-second intervals. This whole thing's going to take 2 minutes, but we're going to speed through it. Real quick, I'll go half of that. Could you start pumping your jab for me, please? Pumping it, pumping it, pumping it. Very good. So normally it'd be 10 seconds. Pumping the 2 for me, please. All right, so we go on pumping this thing for 10 seconds. Good. The 3, please. Very good, very good, very good. The 4, please. Good, 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 good. The 5. Very good, very good. The 6. And non-stop 1-2s. Bang, 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 bang. Very good. She's working on hand speed. 5s and 4s. Very good. 3s and 6s. Good. And finish with 1-2 and a squat thrust. Very good. Keep it going. Keep it going. And break. Good. Get your breath. Yeah, get your breath. All right, so normally 10 seconds of each one of those, right? And then that's how you finish. That's going to take you 2 minutes. Trust me, your heart rate is going to go through the roof. All right, so one other drill that I like my beginners to focus in on is called bump and throw. Could you show everybody what bump and throw is for me, please? She's going to lean in there with her lead shoulder. She's going to bump the bag, boom, and she's going to hit it. All right, don't move out of the way. Let it rest on you. Good, good, good. Bump the bag. Boom. Hit it with 2 shots. Good, good, good. Bump it again. Good. There you go. Hit it with 2 shots. Bump it again. All right, so this is another drill that's taxing on your cardio, but at the same time, it's teaching you to be physical. Everybody that comes in here has this vision that boxing is like this advanced game of tag that I can always get out of the way and I can move. That's great, but you also have to learn how to be physical. This drill teaches you how to be physical. Very good. The bag, don't let the bag push you around. It's going to try, but just don't let it push you around. Very good. And break. Very good. So those are key exercises or key drills that you can work on the bag. It's going to start with throwing those 6 punches, right? Working the bag and not trying to throw every single punch as hard as you can, right? You'll notice that as soon as you get really good, right, you start to develop like this technique and this snap in your punch, right, so that you can throw lots of punches, right, as opposed to throwing 1 or 2 or 3 punches as hard as you can, and then you're already panting. Could you real quick show everybody on the bag what I mean by throwing punches right? But like not trying to throw as hard as you can, and then throw one, right? Snap into one as hard as you can. So work a 3-punch combination. Go ahead. She touches, boom, nice. Good, work a 4-punch combination. Very good, very good. Nice. Keep working it, keep working it, keep working it. Good. So essentially what Thor's doing here is this, right? She's softening her opponent up. She's touching him up, and then boom, she rips one in. That's called changing speeds in boxing. I'm touching you up, I'm getting work done, I'm probing, I'm paying attention, and then boom, I rip one off. Before you can even get to that, you have to practice on the bag. All right? And very good, Thor. Thank you very much. All right, so that concludes, right, our boxing bag workout, also known as our heavy bag. This is where we do a lot of work. All right, thank you very much.